Appears my keybinds are a bit bugged today. Give me a second. Okay, now it should be working. Huh. Weird. Why is VTube Studio not... Okay. Huh. I think I have an issue. I just started. Let me see. Should be working fine. Let me see if it's because of where the phone is. No. Huh. Very weird. Should be. Okay, now it detects properly. That's weird. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to find a solution for this. Just move some stuff around, sorry for the noise. Give me a second. Okay, now you guys should see me better, I think. Trying to angle this correctly. For God's sake. Give me a second. Technical issues. Technical issues regarding the phone holder. Okay. I think now it's fine. Nope. Okay. So if I'm looking up too much, it doesn't detect properly. That's very interesting. Hey Yusuf, welcome on in. Sorry, I'm currently trying to fix some issues that I'm having. Let me see if putting it up here now works. Okay, now it works. Okay, but now it blocks my view a bit. Kinda need to fix this. Okay, I can try to fix this on tomorrow's stream, whatever. Right now it's working, and that's what matters. But yeah, what's happening? Some issues. I'm adjusting to the new table, so yeah, everything is new to me. I didn't prepare myself that well before starting stream. Let me also fix the display capture. Okay, now it works. Okay, I hope nothing else breaks, supposedly. But yeah, welcome on in everyone. I know I've been away for a long time. Hopefully I can now stream again, because yeah, it's been a bit complicated with all the renovations I've had at home. So yeah, but I think now everything works fine. Hopefully my internet doesn't have any issues while I'm streaming, although I'm seeing it below 6,000 kilobytes per second, which kinda scares me. But yeah, it should be fine. Emphasis on should. But yeah, let me see if the twins are working properly. Let's see, I'm gonna start with the Twitch integration. Oops, I misspelled, but whatever. Okay, it should be fine. Give it a second. They need to wake up their LLM and everything like that. While we are at it, that was my bad. Trying to remember what port I have this on. Let me go check Portainer. What's the port for the to-do list? Because I don't remember. Does it not have? Oh, here it is. 8087. Okay. 82168 8087. Okay, there we go. Enable delete. Yes and yes. So I'm gonna add sysinv2, which is the title screen. That screen for technically theme for system invaders. Okay, should now be updated. Yeah. Okay, you can see on screen what is on my to-do list. And you're gonna get banned because I'm certain you are a kid if you're asking for Robux. So yeah, bye-bye. Swear to God, I need to start filtering chat a bit better. But yeah, where was I? Oh, yeah, let me just disable this and let me explain what we are going to do today. So, essentially, for System Invaders, which is one of the games I'm trying to publish, I'm going to create a sort of teaming that can be purchased with coins in game, and essentially it will change how the game looks a bit. There's also going to be backgrounds, but that's already implemented. The skins already implemented. Only the teaming part is not implemented. I still need to design new UI themes and the system basically for that. So essentially that's one of the jobs for today. If I can complete it, I might go for another one. I have a lot of them here in my dashboard. So essentially I'd go for something like a permanent between run progression, because right now when you finish a run, your stats get reset. My goal is to kind of change that. I have a lot of notes here. But yeah, my goal would be for stats to be permanent, but you can only upgrade them after each run. So at the start, it would have a bit of a learning curve and a bit of a progression difficulty at start. And as you basically do runs and upgrade, you will basically be better at completing runs. And since this is basically infinite run, the enemies will keep getting progressively worse. Worse as in more difficult. Same for bosses and everything like that. So yeah, I'd say that's gonna be one of the other goals for the game. Trying to basically get this to a point where I can publish it to the Play Store and it will be fun to play, not basically repetitive in a way. And try to also include the ad part, because for Google Play, I'm gonna go with monetization via ads, or you can purchase a $3.99, no, $2.99 ad-free option, which basically removes the ads and gives you all the freebies that come with ads. So yeah, that's basically gonna be some of the goals. But yeah, starting with the teaming option. Okay, I don't know why this isn't tracking my mod correctly, but yeah, I need to fix a lot of stuff with the model and how I basically do the tracking, because there's a lot of basically tracking issues right now that I need to fix. But yeah, last time I touched the code off stream, I kind of did a bit of how should I say it, tidying up the code into separate projects. So right now it should be a bit different on the layout. Yeah, it's a bit more divided. The UI has its own project, which makes it easier for me to know where is what. So if I go here, yeah, there we go. I should have something for themes. Is it in shared? Should be. Data? No. Interfaces. IUI component, apply theme. Okay, it's in system objects. So it should be this one. Yeah, it's in here. System invader.objects. I kind of need to fix how this is basically sorted. For now, it should be fine. But yeah, kind of need to fix the namespaces because it does seem a bit weird. Oh well, whatever. So here public texture 2D. Oh jeez, buttons or button texture. Guessing for the window itself, texture 2D. Is it the texture 2D when I have multiple? Should count. If not, I'll switch to sprites and it will be exactly the same. Actually, let me declare out of the box that it's sprites because of how image works. Yeah. Okay. Window. Get set. Okay, so essentially here is the definition of the team. Let me give it the name. Public string name. Get set. Theme name. I see VTube Studio is already firing stuff. Okay. Let's say public int. Trying to think. Cost, maybe. We should have a cost already here, I think. Oh well, I can remove it eventually. Let's see, so this will be applied to every window and every panel, everything. I'm gonna rename this I theme ball component just so it's easier for me to identify what it is. Okay, so let me just go and check how this is gonna work. Because, yeah, I kinda only came up with the idea recently, so it's still a bit of a work in progress. Okay, I don't have anything like a UI component handler. Have a lot of Android stuff that should be in its own class. Okay, trying to remember how everything is divided. So you have the HUD menu. Okay, something like that. Gonna make this a bit different. Interesting. Gonna have to devise a new, basically start menu. But yeah, let me go back to theme. Say, public sprite, start menu, background, set. Okay, and public sprite, start menu. The buttons are gonna be different. Okay, should be fine. Give it a second. Okay. Trying to think. So, since we have a skin menu, which has also one of these. This is gonna be changed. Gonna make this in the title screen itself. By default, I'm gonna do something like, I think first I should draw what I want. Let's see. Window folder, and then public sprite, window background. It's gonna be different for very specific reasons, because my goal would be to implement something like, let me see where I have the ticket here. So you see how this is basically an antivirus window. I wanted to make it so when you are on the shop menu and things like those, it appears with the background. When you press play, the background disappears and you enter the game. Still will have the borders themselves, but it will be different because the background will be removed in a way. So I'm gonna start with designing everything and then putting it together. So let me think. Should have something like 1024 by 1024. Something like this. And let's see, can I divide this in 64 by 64? Settings 64 by 64. Okay, should be fine. Let's see. So, starting off, do I have anything like? Oh, hey, Alice. Let me go to that folder and see what I have. Game dev. Ugh, this is so slow. Okay. Game dev, system invaders, assets. Should be in sprites. If I have anything like a specific palette, do I not have one? I don't have a palette? Really? That's weird. Could have sworn there was a palette. Let's see if it's not somewhere in here. Fonts, editor, backgrounds, inspections, plugins, prefabs, resources. No. Actually, there's not. So it's a bit of a have fun with the colors. Huh, is this the game jam? No, that only starts on, when was it? The 23rd. So, hey Tips. What's up? Why are you... Isn't today Thursday? Tips? Isn't today Thursday? Okay, you were scaring me. I thought it was Wednesday and I was streaming when I wasn't supposed to. Didn't I put that it was on... I had no idea, went back to streaming. I did a schedule. I posted a schedule. Should I have made an announcement? Tomorrow is the holy day of Friday. Friday. But yeah, how is everyone? Welcome on in. Long time no see. Did you miss me? What is the ultimate answer? 42. Let me see how things are going. Okay, YouTube chat apparently is slowing down, which is good. What I was trying to do, I was trying to design. I still need to adjust the voice a bit. I am only awake because I want to do Wordle. Oh yeah, it's gonna reset in like in 10 minutes for you, isn't it? Ouch. Are you also tired? Not really, honestly. I mean, kinda. I'm basically in chill mode right now. Okay, let me do something like this. I'm not even going to question what you're doing, Tibbs. But yeah, I'm basically trying to design the UI for System Invaders because it's gonna get a bit of an overhaul on how it's currently. So what I'm gonna try to do is first design. Let me see. How does it look in Windows 95? Okay, it looks like that, where it's just a single color and there's a gradient. So to match the vibe a bit, I should do something like grab something like this. Then we define it like so. And we just need to do a bit of a dithering effect. So something like so should make some interesting styles. So like this. Give it a second. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, to be fair. So what are you making? So essentially I have a few tasks for myself. One of them is to do a theming overhaul, because in System Invaders I'm gonna basically do themes in the shop as well for in-game coins, and they're gonna be a bit styled in basically in the style of older operating systems. I'm trying to go from basically old to modern a bit. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, trying to overhaul the design of the game itself, because it sounded a bit, it looked a bit, how should I say it, a bit boring, honestly. So while I was playing Jetpack Joyride, I was basically collecting notes and everything. I think if I sign in to my ticketing system, I have some internal notes in this ticket. Yeah, they're on the other side. So if I go down here, I basically was collecting screenshots. Give it a second. Sometimes it does that. Yeah. For example, I was doing research on how they implement ads, how they have a shop, how they do missions, how basically they do progress, things like those. And I was like, okay, I need to overhaul the game. I'm gonna do design like this. I even have on the whiteboard a wireframe, kinda ish. So yeah, attribute Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, the Magnet Warriors, summon Valkyria, the Magna Warrior. Ah, calm down, Yugi. Calm down. We're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment. Or should I say Duel Masters? But yeah. Hey, essentially, what I want to do is... No, it's not Code Tulip. Code Tulip, I might do it tomorrow. I'm just trying to also focus on this game, System Invaders, because it's in a more finished state. I just need to do polishing on it for it to be a bit more complete. Because otherwise, I can publish it on the Play Store as soon as I'm done. Because if I go, try to remember, console, it's this one. If I choose the other account, from what game is that? From what game is what? But yeah, essentially I already have the Play Store set up. I just need to publish it. Or in this case, I need to have 12 testers opt in to a closed test. And if everything goes well, 14 days after, I can publish the game. And basically it will be available on the Play Store. But for that, I first want to do a small overhaul on how it looks. Because even while I was playing, I was like, this is a bit boring. I need more things. I just remember the word Carlson. Ah, yes. I'm not gonna do it, Carlson. No, I then tribute my Valkyrian summon Cypher, the executive producer, using cards of Sanctity to make both players draw until they have 6 cards in their hands. I then play Pot of Greed. Pot of Greed? What does that do? Ah, but yeah. Essentially, I'm just gonna be working on this for a bit. It's almost done, basically. I have, like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 tasks, which are divided into smaller tasks. But once this is done, I'm gonna basically open up for closed test registration. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, still a lot of things I want to essentially implement. And basically I'm trying to also include feedback I got back when I did this game jam, which was at the start of last year, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember when I did it, but it should be on the itch page. So yeah, basically that's it. But yeah, I've basically been a bit busy while I was gone. What are we doing? I was too focused on the Yu-Gi-Oh bit. Attention. I'm overhauling one of my games, the one that's like Space Invaders, and that I have been posting tasks about. So yeah, I can do a bit of a gameplay just so you guys can see what this game was. But yeah, right now it's basically just Angry Birds meets Space Invaders in a virus style, where you are an antivirus. Can I have a big hammer? I could implement a power-up that's a big hammer, if I find a way. But yeah, right now I need to overhaul everything, because everything is a bit boring in if you are trying to do like a long playthrough, or you're trying to do a big run to beat. It's hammer time, yeah. But yeah, if you're trying to do like a record-breaking leaderboard run, it can get a bit boring uh, after some time. And from my research into uh, Jetpack Joyride, the way they do it is the power-ups. They allow you to actually do upgradable power-ups and things like those. So yeah, I think I'm gonna inspire myself a lot on that. Oh, you didn't know what Carlson is? It's just a game I'm working on that's on Steam, so smash wishlist now, gamers. Ah, yes, I remember. Yeah, good old Danny. I miss him. He was so funny. But yeah. Uh, I wish I could do something like Carlson. But yeah, I'm gonna try to maybe put this on Steam as well. I just need $100. Forgot to say that it's top 5 most wishlist game on Steam. Yeah. Uh, I miss this. But yeah, where was I? Oh, doing the team. That's right. Can I borrow $100? I don't have it. You're barking at the wrong tree, buddy. Let me see. So, I was going to think of something like doing the border like this. That should be enough. No, one more. One pump. Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't have money to pay the mods. Gonna do the world. I'll be right back. Fair enough. Do your thing, buddy. Let me see. Let me put something like this. I wonder if this is too much. Might not be. Let's see. Apologies. Okay. Do it like this and Presto Changeo. That should be fun. Give birds H2O. Huh? Wait, I recognize that name from somewhere. Where do I recognize that name? Huh. Don't remember. Okay, let me see how it was in old Windows. Oh, Vanos. That explains it. Okay, so in the older style, it was something like this. Huh. Very interesting. So I can do something like this part down here. Something like so. Okay. That's a bit too big. Let me just put like that. And change the color to something a bit lighter. Yeah, something like that. And then you put like a 1 pixel border around the top. Just like that. And that should be your window. I mean, it's close enough, I guess. Let's see, I can also make the buttons. The buttons are always gray, so let me see, something like so. This is 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and height you have 11. So 11 like so. Then you have that button. And let's put like a darkish gray color like so. There's something missing. Oh, the buttons have a black border, or actually something like this, where it's a bit lighter on the top side, like so. Okay, yeah, that's it. So now if I do this, yes, perfect. Okay, I'm liking this. So I'm gonna do it like this. Where's the game dev folder? System Invaders, assets, textures, UI, that's 95. I'll eventually switch the name. Actually, let me switch the name right now. Doors 96 team. Just so we know. Should be sim.asprite. I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna export as export. Okay, so now we should have something. If I go in here, EUI, doors 96 team, and I have been deceived. How so? Did you... Wait, did you lose Wordle? Okay, you didn't. You almost lost. Fair enough. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I need to do a canvas. No, the canvas is just a background, so I'm not gonna touch that. I'm gonna, in here, include a new image. It's gonna stretch. and it's gonna be something like, give me a second. It's gonna be something like that. Stretch included. Okay, just had 4 letters guessed and it was not my first choice. Fair enough. Okay. Open sprite editor. Huh. It immediately detected what I wanted it to. Huh. Interesting. So in here it's the game filter, or just gonna call it the game. I'm gonna attach for now this, and I'm gonna say preserve aspect. No, sliced. Yeah, sliced. Huh? You sure are having fun, huh? But okay, open sprite editor in here. Ugh. Okay, first let me fix something. None on compression, point no filter. Okay, that's better. Let me say it. It's gonna be there. What the heck is that? Oh, that might have been my issue. Here. Huh? Here's guns, have fun. uh, quoting the amazing digital circus, huh? I see. A what? Oops. Okay, didn't mess up anything. Okay, we're gonna do it like so. So Jax was trans apparently. Yep. That was a thing. Okay, 4 here. Okay, it should be only 3 in here because of how this is. 192. Okay, now that's better. And 192. Okay, and here it's from. Okay, like that. Now I see. It's counting from the bottom. That's why it's 832. I like the fan comics people have made of Situation. Still a huge funny bunny believer. Yeah, I cannot believe that after the ending, Kane and Kinger managed to like fix per se Jax's abstraction, and after that he and Pomni, well, you know, had fun. But yeah, I like to believe that because they kind of left it. They had a sex update, yep. And Zubo and Gangle tested it out. Hey Dolina, welcome on in. Thank you. They can always make a new Jax. I mean, yeah, but wouldn't be the same person. You know, the whole Theseus, what was it called? The Theseus ship? No, that's very unethical. Exactly. So, yeah. Ship of Theseus, yeah, exactly that. Let me do it like this. Let's see how it looks. Should be fine. 16 and 16. Okay, actually, that looks good. Apply. Your experiences. A copy of your brain with new experiences is their own person. Yep. So at the end of the day, it wouldn't be Jax. It would be someone else. So yeah, that kind of sounds like it wouldn't work that well. Though I can be proven wrong. I don't know. Okay, I need to reduce this. let's put back to 3 and 3. Okay. From the bottom 3. And I'll just do adjustments like so. Something like that. And the bottom like so. From the left like so. Okay, how does it look now? Yikes. X was confirmed trans by the creator. Exactly. After the series ended, yeah. Although it was kind of implied in the finale as well, so yeah, that's basically it. Let me see. Preserve aspect. How does this? This one. Pixels per unit multiplier. 100. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 100, 1000. So it doesn't change. Okay, like so, it starts to... So the closer I get to 0, I see. Huh. Well, that's interesting. 0.1. Okay, that's too much. 0.2, 0.3. Though now the icon is a bit stretched. I see. I think my design has a few issues right now. Your magic white rabbit, your right room, straight jacket. Yeah, fair enough. What's the point of that? Basically because there was a certain plot of why the character was a big asshole. And yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of trauma. Now, if I could reduce this, I'm trying to see why stream is buffering. For God's sake, give it a second. No momentito. Ugh. Okay, it's coming back. It's coming back. Okay, what's wrong? Okay, it's back. I mean, kinda-ish. The upload speed is a bit staggered for some reason. Didn't hear like 90% of what you said. Yeah, fair enough. I suppose that. Yeah, I do seem to be back. I'm not sure. Internet be dum-dum sometimes. But yeah, I was basically trying to think on how to do this. Recast padding. This does nothing. I'm trying to think, because the thing with the UI is trying to make it scale properly, and it's a pain in the ass. If I put you at 1, okay, now the multiplier will have issues. So 100. Okay, I might be able to adjust it better now. I'd want something like that. Because yeah, the more I try to do this, the worse. Let me put this in 16 by 9. Okay, 24 on the dot. Huh. Damn, the negative gender plays into that, yeah. Basically not. Let's see. Seam open sprite editor. You. Okay, that explains why. You should be here. Apply. Okay, now the button scales properly. Huh? Huh? What swear did I say? Although right now the swear jar is kinda irrelevant. Because I haven't used it in a long time. Stretch? Okay, sure. Wait, I'll do you one better. Give me a second. I don't know if you guys will hear this. Give it a second. Give it a second. Oops. I'm trying not to make things fall off the table. Okay. Let me see. The camera should be as is. Okay. You guys couldn't hear it, but I was raising the table. So I did stretch. And hydrate. Give me a second. Yeah, something like that. The retract all masculine and bothered when in reality it's eating them. Yep. Basically. Dollar sign, dollar sign. Huh? Oh. Oh, come on. Ass is not a swear. Yeah. But yeah, ass is not a swear. Come on. It's a word. I mean, by that matter, any swear is a word. But yeah, it's a word to define a body part. So take that as you may. Let me see, can I put this at 32? Perfect. Yeah, now that looks great. Yep, I'm loving it. Just the whole, thing with this, it doesn't look that great. But the button looks good, which is a plus. By all accounts, I should go to sleep. You should, Mr. Tibbs. How long have you been up? Have you been sleeping properly? Ah. But yeah. Let's see. Do you have a button? A button for what? The world we live in is so complicated in some places. You can say that twice. Let me see. This border right here. If I apply something like this, how does it look? A button on your face. Okay, that's a good one. I'll allow it. Ouch. Ouch. That hurt. That hurt. Let's see. So if I do it like this, how does it look? Oh yeah. Holy. You were the one that pressed the button. So yeah. Okay, but I'm liking how this is looking. Besides the whole thing here with the gradient not looking properly that well, let's see if I can fix this by... Okay. By doing something like this. Where this side... Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna make this go like this, and this go like this. It looks a bit better. I just need to essentially I was thinking, fair enough. Funny enough that that streamer is also a Leo. Huh. That's funny. Let's see. If I ease into this color a bit, so let's make it like so. And then let's see, I need to make you a tiny bit darker. Just create the effect. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, something like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Something like that. Kind of looks good, I think. So if I now export as... Okay, it doesn't look bad per se. Prepare yourself. For what? Prepare myself for what? Oh god. Oh, for God's sake. Huh. Oh, for God's sake. Why? Who made you like that? Who made you like that? For God's sake. I just see something because, yeah, my stream deck is kind of lagging out for some reason. The buttons don't work. I was going to do my soundboard. But yeah, I can't do anything. The buttons don't update properly. I need to fix the stream deck. Is Portuguese just spicy Spanish? Mas que caralho é que me chamaste? uh, kind of. I think the Spanish ones are the spicier version of us, if I do say so myself. I think it's the Spanish ones that you're thinking about, not us, not the Portuguese. But yeah, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, the teaming. I think it looks fine like this. Trying to think. Because my goal would be to now align the barriers. Have you played Fate Grand Order? Tiny bit. I haven't played like in maybe 5 or 6 years. Like I played when it came out, then I'd play every now and then, but not that much. So yeah, I don't know. I think the next game I'm gonna play. Do you know what an ultimate one is? No. What is that? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I know what I want to do now. In the game window, on the top side, I'm gonna do something very interesting. So, gonna make this fit the top side. I'm gonna adjust this. Okay, it's... Wow, that's perfect. Not in a million years could I replicate this one. Have you heard of intrusive sleep? No? Also, why is this bugging out? Okay, tracking should be working fine again. Okay, now it does. Okay, it's having that issue where if if I look up too much, it kind of freaks out. Let me see if I can fix the camera. Always show, stay at pose, go back to default. iOS blink fix. Let's see where AR camera config. Shouldn't be 60 FPS correctly. Huh. I honestly don't know. But yeah, unless I'm basically looking towards the camera. Let me see if I need to raise it a bit more. Be useful in explaining intrusive sleep. That's a good one. Let's see. Does this now? Okay. Huh. Yeah, I definitely can't make this work with the standing desk for some reason. Unless I'm looking down. Yeah, she dum-dum. Um, why is this not working? If I rotate this a bit, will it now detect correctly? Kinda. I still need to look down a bit. Okay, now it should work. Holy, that's loud. Huh. So, give me a second while I'm trying to adjust. Hey, Luxio. Yeah, sorta-ish. Trying to code, yeah. I'm trying to do a teaming for System Invaders. It's kinda getting there. While I'm also trying to fix, like, the tracking. Intrusive sleep is a sudden, overwhelming wave of extreme drowsiness that hits when a person loses interest in a boring or understimulated task. It is commonly reported by individuals with ADHD, where a lack of mental engagement causes dopamine levels to drop and slow sleep-like brainwaves to intrude on wakefulness. Huh, even today I felt that. Yeah. Let's just say that meetings after lunch make me drowsy as heck. So yeah, that's the thing. So let me try to fix the camera. Better than working. Than not working. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not saying it's not. Okay. Does this work now? No. If I adjust it like so. Okay, now it doesn't work, obviously, because it's not pointing at my face. So, unless the camera is essentially eye level with me, it doesn't work. Your face is beautiful. No, you are beautiful. Take that. But yeah. So, I can't essentially have the tracking working while I'm standing. Unless the camera is at eye level with me, which can be a bit annoying, if I do say so myself. I need to find a way to put the iPhone on an arm so I can adjust the levels. So for now, I'm gonna put the standing desk back to sitting. Slowly. Give it a second. Okay, that should work. Yeah, it's a bit audible. But yeah. For now, in order for the tracking to work at all times, I need to be sitting down. Small fixes. Apologies. But yeah. Oh, and ad break, what's going on? But yeah. Well, come on in, Luxio. Sorry, I was busy fixing stuff. Well, come on in. Let me see. So, in here, let me put the padding to like 10 or maybe 16. From the top, it should be baseline. that's baseline, right? Middle line, that's it. Okay, so now if I say system invaders, let me put this at like 24-ish. Change the font to this one. Yes. Let me see. I need to put this in bold. Maybe a tiny bit bigger, like so. Should be middle. And 24. I mean, that looks almost there. So white text is correct. I'm just missing the icon, but I need to do a new icon as well, so eventually. But yeah, it's looking a bit more at. Yeah, you failed. Womp womp. Let's see, the walls. Do I have a thing for the walls? Let me see. So I can see that, but let me see how it looks on the game when I'm basically moving around. Okay. Yeah, that needs to be adjusted a bit more. Your channel points have been refunded because a TTS message contains spam. Get wrecked. Let me see. Trying to think if I put one of these. Where is the freaking window for that? 2D tile palette, that's it. Okay, I have this one, but this one is on the wrong way. So let me go and find where this is. You sure are having fun, huh? What's this? Sprites? Bounce, okay. It's buffering again. I wonder whose fault it is this time. I'm joking, but yeah. Give it a second. Give it a second. Give it another second. Let me go and check what's doing all of this. Network. So OBS Studio. Give me a second. I'm assuming something. Okay. No. Yeah, it's just OBS. So it should be fine. Might be OBS freaking out. Oh no, not again. Round 2, huh? You sure are having fun. I really see you guys missed me. Okay, if I do this, export as bounds top half. How does that look? I need to go into sprites and say bounds top half. Sure. Oh, I need to say that it's a single and it's 16. Point no filter, none. Okay, why did that Huh. Well, that's interesting. Half pounds. 16. I mean, it should work. Okay, it still does that. Weird. 16. What the heck? Huh? Are you okay over there? Let me see. Half pounds. Okay, you have this weird kind of texture. Oh, okay, that explains it. Okay, now it... That's weird. Because now it's working. Okay, so if I do that and click on this... Wait. Okay, the spawners are correct. Are you gonna react to what I... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, give me a second and I'll react to it. Let me just try to find my bearings on this. Okay, now it's almost there. I kind of need a quarter. I even forgot what I have sent, to be honest. It was something weird, that I know. Holy... What in God's forsaken name did you send? Okay, there's 3 videos. And it seems like you went down quite a rabbit hole. Okay, next one. I'm not even going to question. Okay, and this is the last one. Okay, audio is working. Uh-huh. Is it that bad? I don't know. It feels like something out of the Mandela catalog. It is gonna have a PSA somewhere. Seems fine so far. Give it a second. Coming from you. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I like the title. Oh, it's a bugged title. They put spaces. And it also works with the username. That's interesting. I only noticed now that you mentioned it. Yeah, skippable video that doesn't have a weird thumbnail. Uh, Tips. Have you been on the wacky stuff? I like watching videos with no title at 2 in the morning. Ah, I see that. I can see it. I am learning Blender. Ooh, that's nice. How is it going? Is it just suffering? Or have you made something interesting? Because last time I tried learning it, it was pure suffering. I have not yet made anything, fair enough. Wait, the channel image is that, what's it called, Mr... I know there was an incident where a TV station was hacked and the hacker, well, not hacked, but hijacked. And the hijacker kind of put the mask that is from this character. I don't remember the name of the character. It was Mr. something. Mr. Something Head. Yes, I can search image with Google. Max Headroom. That's it. No, it's Max Headroom. I swear to God, the plot with the hijack involving Max Headroom is so interesting and funny. I need to show you guys on the stream. Let's first watch this video. Uh-huh. The fuck? For board game. uh, I see. Wait, is it recommending the same vid? No. It's from the same guy? Different video. This has a humor of smiling friends. I can see that. Okay, what's not? This has a whole series. Oh no. The amount of animation into this. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh no. Do you have milk? I have oat milk. Yeah. I'm gonna guess a lot of mold. Yeah. Yikes. Well, it grew on life. Waffle House. Have you played No, I'm Not Human? I've heard about it, but I haven't played. Mm-hmm. Eee. I know that. But yeah, let me show you the max headroom incident. For those that don't know, this was the infamous hijacking from 87 apparently, where during a screening, I know this one, fair enough. Oh, and there's a, a ViewBot stream. Okay, two of them in quick succession. Am I that popular today? Two at once, yeah. Well, luckily, Surrybot is on it. Yeah. I don't know. First time I've seen them in months. But yeah, this incident was really funny, not gonna lie. But the opposite, these bots target the least popular channels. Fair enough. Fair enough. Although I haven't seen them in ages. Guess I was that popular. Joking, joking. But yeah, this incident was just funny. Just gonna say that. You don't have me as a viewer. Yeah, fair enough. And I really don't care. I've been gone for 2 weeks and a half. Obviously, I'm not gonna have that much of an audience. Eh, it's fine. Okay, what is this video, Tibbs? Why does it have a QIT just as a title? 2.1 million views. Fair enough. Do I need to start doing these random videos to get popular? Is this the new method? Just spam creepy videos with like this sort of art and be popular? What the heck? You can make models like this. Fair enough. And what kind of rabbit hole have you been going down? Holy. I'm not even going to question what the heck am I watching. I just know that you're gonna screw up my my homepage now because of this. I have been watching a bunch of No, I'm Not Human videos. Fair enough. I am not human. I see. Let me just skim through it a bit. Are you alone? No. Why? Mm-hmm. I see. The visitor that monitors you if you are alone. Oh, I see. I need to play this game. Eventually. Eventually. But yeah. Let me just finish this. Because this was almost perfect. Gonna just need to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think 4. Yeah. Okay, if I do this, I'm gonna go weepy now. Okay. See you soon, Tibbs. Sleep well. Let me see. Export top water. If I do it like this and say stop half, top quarter. Here it is. 16 single, like so. do it like this. Okay. Now, if I try to do this, let me see if I disable this one. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Okay, I can't see the border, so that's a good thing. Huh. Should be fine. I mean, it's not perfect, but it serves a purpose. Put your sword back into its place. For all who take the sword will perish by the sword. I don't have a sword. At least not right now. Okay, so this part works. So this should be fine for now. Just need to design the rest. This is gonna be tedious. I just know it. In here, let me just do another thing. Public font file. Font asset. Okay. System font. Get set. Okay. Should be fine. Apologies. I'm getting a bit sleepy as well. Let me see. So if now I go and create a theme, let's say create folder themes. A second, because I have the phone in front of it. Create. System Invaders theme. Doors 6. Oh, yeah, gotcha. This can't be properties because Unity doesn't know how to interpret properties in resources. It's very funny. Okay. And there we go. Okay, now it should appear. Because it's public, so supposedly it shouldn't have issues. Yeah. Doors 96. Cost 0 because it's gonna be the default. Window border. It's gonna be, where is it? Here. This is the border. The panel, I'm gonna redesign this as well. Although for its case, it's gonna be a bit more complicated because it's a bit longer in a way. I can just design it as a single panel and then do the components themselves separately. Because, yeah, otherwise it's gonna be really annoying. I can make like something like this. Where I'm just gonna make it so it can be stretched. Okay, and in the case of this, it's gonna be like so. And you a bit lighter. Like so. Okay. Let me export as. Okay, and EU. Open sprite editor. Okay, let's align this here. Like so. Like so, and like so. And let's do like 2 pixels on each side. Yeah, that should be fine. If I now go into the taskbar and say U, it should be this. Yeah, it's essentially this, and I kind of need to reorganize it a bit. U. Huh? 10. Convert. Simple sliced. You should basically fit. I don't know why you're not fitting. That's weird. Taskbar. Recast target, recast padding, sliced. Do I have the dimensions wrong or something? I don't think so. Let me go check in here. Okay, that's weird. Huh. I see. The start button is separate. That explains a lot. Okay, I'm gonna do it differently then. You. You're gonna have the background then. It's gonna be sliced. I don't need that much height. Oh. Then everything scales with you. Yeah. That's fair, that's fair. So let me reopen this and say you are gonna have like 8 pixels on each side. Should be fine. The only thing is I don't want the children to scale with you, so that's gonna be complicated, isn't it? Okay, why are you doing that? Okay, I get why. It kind of needs to be pixel perfect on the sides. You. Yeah, at least here and here kind of needs to be like that. Huh, still does it. Is it because of the corners? This is my pain when working with UI in Unity. Okay, EU and EU. Apply. Does it work now? It doesn't. But why? Okay, you have some sort of issue. That's interesting. Give me just a second trying to see if I have any important notifications. Let me see, let me see. Okay, now you can kind of notice something. Let me just invert this. Shift V, Shift H. How does it look if I invert the colors? Okay, it looks a bit better. Just need to maybe reduce like that a tiny bit. Yeah, I think 24 should be fine. Yeah, that kind of works. And you are okay. This kind of works. I need for the taskbar to be bigger. Okay, for that it can't have the whole control thing. Okay. Should be lower left. And you should be less like that. It's something. Needs a lot of adjustments, I'll tell you what. Okay. It's getting somewhere, but it's not perfect. Let me see. Windows 95. How does the taskbar look? Can I? No. Look, I don't know how to mess with Pinterest, so I'm gonna go and search around elsewhere. Okay. We can kinda see that it's only on the top side. Can't sleep. Try counting sheep. But yeah, that sounds honestly awful. Okay. Let me see if between this. Okay. You sure love Miklio's emotes, huh? Okay. Kinda looks to be more or less there. Well, geez. Oh, cool. I show up and the stream goes to shit. Not again. Ugh. My internet doesn't want me to stream today, apparently. Oh well. Note to self, restart router tomorrow. But yeah, kind of need to basically redo all of this. I might put this as text up here. Scorpions are weird. The animal? Why do you say that? Do give context. Let me see if I. You know what? I also need to redo all of this. So I'm gonna hide all of this except the start button. Say align to middle left. Go and check how the start button is. Okay, that's interesting. Let me just make it like 16. Yeah. And like 4. No, here it needs to be 16 as well. Here, let's say 4. Okay. They are arachnids, but look like lobsters. Give them 5,000 years and they will become poisonous crabs, I swear. I see. I see. Makes sense, kinda. I need to see how I want to design this. No. This button is gonna be a pain in the ass. Trying to see. There should be a way for me to say to adjust the size. I don't know. Let me create the button first. Something like. Trying to think. You know what legless lizards are, right? Legless lizards. Snakes? I'm gonna guess snakes. Snake. Let's see if I do. Yeah, I guess as much. I do something like this, and then okay, let me put the 2 colors, and here it's this one. Oops. Okay, and here it's this one, and then I fill in this color. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's a bit more. That button still looks off. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. That kind of looks like it. No, snakes are snakes, legless lizards are lizards with no legs. Is an example of convergent evolution. I see. Huh. I need to research more into this sort of thing. Oh. Oops. Give me a second. I hit the horizontal scroll wheel by mistake. Let me see. I want to design an icon. It's gonna be like and then it's gonna be like this. Yeah, can't be that much. Something like that. And then it's gonna have something like this. Let me make this darker. This. Something like that. One of the most obvious differences is that legless lizards have eyelids and can blink. Huh. You don't say. Just in case. I see. May refer to any or several groups of lizards that have independently lost limbs or reduced them to the point of being no use in locomotion. Do you consider worms to be insects? Kinda-ish. They have their own specification, don't they? I see. Oh, now that you mention it, it does have that lizard head instead of a snake head. I see. Interesting. That's why I'm talking about animals all of a sudden. I won't. Don't worry. I was invertebrate animal like an earthworm. It's its own classification, basically. Yeah, that makes sense. Many different distinctly related bilateral animals that typically have long cylindrical tube-like body, no limbs, and usually no eyes. Yeah, makes sense. Apologies. I haven't slept that well lately. So yeah. Oops. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Can I do something like a lighter shadow? Like going from here? Should it be the other way around? No. It should be something like this. When I was younger, I thought Triceratops evolved into rhinos, since they are so similar. I mean, it could have evolved from. So rhinos evolved from Triceratops. Could have been something like that over the years. I don't know. I never studied about that sort of thing, so I do not know. We just did this. Perfectionism, everyone. And now if I apply a darker color, like so. I don't know. I need to apply something like this. I think that matches, mostly. Nah, I don't like it. Let it be like that. Let me just... It's a door frame. Dude, Triceratops are dinosaurs, rhinos are mammals. Sure, but I'm talking about evolution scale. I don't know. It's getting late and my brain is sort of shutting down, so yeah. I really don't know. Let's see. Open the font and install it. Oh, I already have it. Interesting. I might have used it for something. Maybe related to the game. W95 FA. I hope I get this dinosaur omelets in my lifetime. Who knows? They might manage to revive the dinosaurs eventually. So who's to say? Say menu. Let's say 12. Okay, it needs to be bigger, but it's mostly there. Let's do 24. Preferably in black. And I'm gonna say 36. Yeah, that works. That do be working. Let's make it more or less there. I mean, it's kind of there, just kind of not on the nose that this is Windows. If you catch my drift. Okay, open sprite editor. And I'm gonna say draw the box like this. Sounds fair. Apply. Okay, then the start button is gonna be this one. Couldn't have done better. Apologies. Although I don't see the border. What the heck? Okay, it might have to do with the scaling. I see. Supposedly, it should be working. Why does the scaling kinda screws up? Whoops. Oh. That's weird. That's very weird. There are no aquatic dinosaurs, while there are aquatic mammals. You do make a fine point. Wait, there aren't aquatic dinosaurs? Could have swore there is. Though I might be mistaken. No, there is. You have all of these. Huh? Huh? He's confused. Those are not dinosaurs. Oh, dinosaur-like reptiles. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know. My knowledge of that is very limited. They're aquatic reptiles. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, why is this not working? The more I scale it up, the better it resembles the button. Let me just do something. I'm gonna push this more towards the center. Oh, for God's sake. There was a weird bug here. I don't mean a code bug. I mean an actual bug that just spawned out of nowhere on my screen. Okay, that should look a bit better. Let's see. Kinda. Now, as for the alignment, huh? If I were to say on the bottom have no, and here I have like 4, that should be fine. It's more or less centered, so I'm not gonna complain. Although now it kinda gets cut off there. This is gonna be annoying. So there's a perfect ratio here. Kind of thing. What the heck? Why is it doing this? Sadly, they have no living descendants. Oh, damn. Let's see. You. What be wrong with this button? You have 128. I see. So if I say the button is 128, no, doesn't work. Okay. It kind of says that it's 66 in height. Let me see. You are 128 by 64. Okay. So if I go into the spread editor and say 128 by 64, and then just move this down. Yeah, that should align properly. Okay, gonna guess, but still doesn't look that well. But you can think of them like crocodiles. Crocodiles are not dinosaurs, nor descend from them, just cousins. Interesting. Okay, this is starting to annoy the crap out of me. Like, what do you mean that this isn't working? Let's see. 64, 128. The height, it shouldn't matter. But why can I see the button clearly here, but I can't see it in the game screen? Let's see how the ancestor crocodiles next to a human instantly reacts. Okay, let me go check. Holy. Sweet Jesus. Sarcoscus Imperator. Well, only immense crocodile morpho of little baby. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, little baby. You can say that again. Holy. I was right as into battle. Fair enough. But holy, the thing was huge. Imagine something like that. 10 meters in length. Holy. 1.5 meters in height, per se. That thing was a beast. Holy. The things you find. Incredible. Apologies. Pixel perfect. That doesn't work. Isn't something related to this? No. No, girls shorter than that. Same. An ad break is starting soon. Oh, fair enough. What happens if I turn off this? Yeah, of course. Is it something with Raycast? No. I honestly don't understand why this is happening. Yeah. The amount's the same. Isn't it funny how pterodactyls evolved into reptiles and dinosaurs into birds? You would think it would be the other way around. Yeah, honestly. Okay, we have ads rolling, so I'm gonna take a break, eat something, and I'll be right back. I am back. Fun fact, a T-Rex is closer to the invention of the internet than is to a Triceratops. Huh? Really? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So, T-Rex. Lived 83.6 million years ago to 66 million years ago. Triceratops. 83.5 million years ago to 66 million years ago. I'll take a crack at how many times has flight evolved independently. 20? I don't know, honestly. 4. I see. Any specifics? Okay, let's see. This. Honestly, my mind is so tired that I can't see what's wrong with this freaking thing. But no filter, extra edges. Wait, what did I say was... Okay, 1024. Right. If I do this, it does nothing. Resize algorithm by linear. That does nothing. Format. Clamp, etc. Open sprite editor. Let me do something. Gonna reduce this again. Apply. Okay, it does the same virtual. Wait a minute. The button looks different. In insects, pterosaurs, birds, and bats. Oh. Fun fact, using silk has evolved independently 20 times in comparison. Huh. That's interesting. I see. You sure have been going down some incredible rabbit holes, haven't you? Is this what you do instead of sleeping? I'm onto you. Let me see, why is this not working? Free aspect. Yeah, free aspect does that. 18 by 9 landscape. Yeah, that works perfectly. Or kinda. Why does it cut off the texture? I honestly don't get it. Huh? Why is your width? Huh? This freaking thing is bugged. Unity. For God's sake, fix your shit. Like, what in God's forsaken heck is this? Swear to God, something ain't right. And I don't know what it is. Air breathing has evolved independently for about... Huh? Holy, that's a lot. Let me go and do something. GitHub.com compiled. Let me just take a small dot out of this. Okay. have a unity gain 16 by 9 ratio, and the descent is getting what's cut. Well, in editor, let's see if it knows the solution. You're just a Maxit designed to protect your genes from dying. Fair enough. Let's go with screen size, refresh resolution for 60 match. Right. I think it's that I defined in here. Yeah, let's go with screen size, match width or height, 0.5. Button select the button, it's child text, image objects, check if text image extends outside parent right. You don't have a text. What? What is not working? So, you see how on all sides it has a border? When it gets essentially on the 16 by 9 landscape, it basically appears with the borders cut off, which is weird. Supposedly it shouldn't be doing this, but it is. So I need to find a way to fix this. Because even though it might not bother anyone, it bothers me. Anchors pivot causing edge clipping. In the screenshot, the button seems near top left. If anchors are stretching or pivot is odd, runtime scaling can push content outside. Set button anchor preset, top left or center. Oh, might be that. Middle center? Oops. Middle left, and you. I can't adjust you. Yeah. What border exactly? On the texture. Like, you see these lines in light, basically almost white, and in dark gray. It basically only shows the top side of the button, the top line for some reason. So it's clipping somewhere. It's annoying the crap out of me. Can be something with the scaler, can be something correct. Point no filter. That's fine. Disable compression for crispy white pixel art. Parent has mask, rect mask 2D. If present, your rec and text can be cut at could be that, but doesn't have a mask. Okay. It's not that. Maybe it's the dimensions? Maybe, but it should not affect because of the preserve aspect. Though, who am I to say that? Let me see 64. Yeah, that doesn't work. Like, you can see that while I'm basically tinkering around with the widths, the lines appear and disappear. And eventually I'll reach a width where everything except the left line is visible. Something like this. Although it's not perfect. And it happens at 134.17. Can I take off the pivots and... Oh, you actually set the pivot for the y-axis because of how this works. If I take this off, and then I say to just center. Okay, there's something I can kind of force just the location. Like instead of using the horizontal layout group, I can just set locations kinda-ish. It's gonna be annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, because now you can see the button clearly. So it's something with how the horizontal layout group is doing it. Let me see if I can mess around with this and fix it. Okay, so if I say okay, that makes even less sense. How can... You guys are seeing the same thing as I am, right? Left 19 on the padding, it doesn't complain. I move a bit to the left to 16 and it cuts off. I then move again to 17, it works. 18, it cuts off two sides. What the heck? It only works with odd numbers? Is that it? Let's put this back to 128. Swear to God, I don't understand this. Let's see, the bar is complete. Might be something with the bottom now. Okay, at 3, you show the button correctly. It's kind of in the center. You know what? If it works, I'm not gonna touch it. I'll leave it as it is. So now if I basically play around with this, the button doesn't work. Everything works except the button. You gotta be fucking joking me. I swear to God, Tibbs, I'm going insane. How can the button not work? How? It was working just now. Yeah, I can touch the button. Why? It's interactable. Is it because the start panel? No, it's there. HUD manager toggle panel. Let me try to debug the thing. Open start panel. Though I have to say, how the game is going, I'm pretty much going to move it to Godot soon enough if it continues to bother me. Swear to God. Okay, I don't think that's the correct project, but let's see. Did you solve it? Visually, yes. Functionally, no. Apparently. Somehow I bugged the button. Let me close Unity and reopen it. But yeah, I am this close to moving it to Godot. Not gonna lie. Let me just there. Okay. A lot of notifications, nothing important. Okay, did you know silverfish looks almost identical to their ancestor from 350 million years ago? Huh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yep, that is not working. But why? What the frick is this? Okay, so it might be the health canvas. Somehow, that might be affecting. It's very weird. Oh god. Nope. Okay, let me do something. If I eliminate all of these and now do this. Nope. It still does that. But why? I swear it's got tips. I am this very close to moving this game to Godot. Because Unity is just a steaming pile of shit right now with UI. It's bothering the crap out of me. Like, the code is here, so I can essentially import this in like a week into Godot. Silverfish are also one of the very few insects today to have never been able to fly. Huh. I'm trying to think of insects in the air. Kinda makes sense. As stuff like fleas or ants evolves from flight insect that lost the ability to fly. Oh, but here in Portugal we have ants with wings, and they can fly. And they're very pesky motherfuckers. I'll tell you about that. Like, holy. Trust me, they are annoying as heck. Flying ants. Yeah, these guys. Swear to God. This is annoying as heck because they start to burrow through walls and they basically make a nest inside the walls. And yeah, try to get rid of them. It's not easy. But yeah, regarding system invaders, I think I'm gonna move all of this back to backlog. And I'm gonna say that I'm gonna create a new task saying port to Godot. Port the existing code. And gameplay to Godot. Unity. Critical, it's a feature. And this is gonna go into development. There are also only 2 families of insects that have never been able to fly. Is that so? I'm gonna guess. So we have silverfish. So there has to be another family. Now I'm interested. But yeah. I'm gonna abandon the Unity version of this project because it's giving me a headache trying to fix everything with the UI. And Godot has basically teaming by default, which kind of saves me a lot of trouble. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should end the stream soon because I'm feeling really tired. And I need to plan the whole porting over. Archaicon, Gnasa, and Zygentoma. Zygentoma is a family of the silverfish. I see. Archaea. Oh, Bristletails. I see. Honestly, not gonna lie, they're basically almost similar one to the other. Like, their bodies are very similar. Except, what the heck is this? Holy, that's creepy. I see. Second time of Switzerland, phonistic contribution with first rank of. Swordfish or fish moths and the fire birds, commonly known as bristletails. Insects were the first animals to develop flight, so that gave them an unparalleled niche which allowed them to diversify like crazy for 100 million of years ago. Interesting. Apologies. But yeah, I apologize, but I'm gonna have to do a small stream today, especially since it's getting late and yeah, I still need to go prepare my room because now I have an office separated from my room and everything like that. So yeah, I have to close down the office. A lot of fun stuff. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna attack the port from Unity to Godot for system invaders. It's gonna take a while, but yeah, I need to do it eventually, so better late than never. But yeah, I think I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna see who to raid, and yeah, let me see. Who do we have live? From people I know. Trying to think. Captain Sparkles is live. Corgle is live. Carps Code is live. Twitch API and Godot. Oh, Carps Code might be an interesting raid because he's working with the Twitch API. I see. I think I'm gonna rate Carps Code then. And maybe watch him while I'm laying down and basically falling asleep in a good way. But yeah, sorry for basically being away for so long and for the short stream. I have to get used to the flow of stream again, so it's gonna take a bit. But yeah, a lot of things to do. hopefully I can do it. And yeah, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time, same channel. So let's go rate Carp's Code.